Hi everyone, welcome back to Queen G's Recipes, and today we are making a delicious savory treat. We are making stuffed mushrooms. These are so delicious, pretty simple to put together. Let me show you how to make them. So I'm using some cremini mushrooms here. So the first thing you want to do is clean them up. I just used some paper towel and some water and cleaned off all the dirt. Make sure they are nice and clean, and then make sure they are nice and dry before moving on. So now what I'm going to do is remove the stems, and we're going to chop them up nice and fine. Now to remove the stems, just pull it out, and that's it. Nothing comes out, everything looks good. Now we just chop up our stems. I've already chopped up all my stems. As you can see, you just want to make sure that they are nice and finely chopped. So chop it in half, chop the half in half. All right. Chop the other half in half and just finely chop them all. Very easy, very simple. Perfect, we're ready to move on. Our skillet is preheated to medium heat. It's been on for about a minute or so. I added a few tablespoons of olive oil. Now we will add in the stems, the chopped stems of our mushrooms. Now we will add in our onion, which is very finely chopped. You can also use shallots if you prefer. And we are also going to add in some finely chopped garlic cloves. And we're going to saute these for a few minutes until everything starts to become a little tender. Make sure you add in some salt, black pepper, adjust it to your liking. And I'm going to add in some dried parsley, but if you have fresh parsley, definitely add it in. We're just going to saute for another minute or so. It's already been a couple of minutes. Okay, this looks great. I have turned my stovetop off. And now I'm going to add in my cream cheese and just allow it to melt into this mixture. This looks great. And now what we're going to do is we are going to allow this to cool. I'm going to remove this off my stove. Now remember, when I added in my cream cheese, that my stovetop was already off, so that's very important. And it'll just slowly melt, and not exactly melt, but soften up, and all of the mixture will be incorporated into the cream cheese, and this is exactly what we want. I'm going to remove this off my stovetop now, set it aside to cool for about 10 minutes or so, and we are going to continue on working on our filling. Into a nice clean bowl, you want to add your cooled mixture, which is the mushroom mixture. Add in some breadcrumbs, mozzarella cheese, shredded mozzarella cheese. Add a little more black pepper, a little more dried parsley. You can add fresh if you have some on hand. We added salt into our mushroom mixture. I'm just going to add another little sprinkle here. Add in some Parmesan cheese. And now we mix all this until everything is nicely combined together. Mixing with your hands is so much easier. This is what you're going to be left with. It's thick, yet kind of moist and crumbly. And now, just with a teaspoon, we are going to fill our mushrooms. I saved the last two to show you how to stuff them. I find it's best with your hands. You can use a spoon. Just make sure that you press when you're stuffing them and just come outside of the mushroom so it's nice and full. Fill the second one. This is actually the last one, and our filling is the perfect amount. Just make sure you stuff them well. Make sure you have your oven preheating to 400 degrees Fahrenheit. Once it's preheated, we are going to bake these for around 25 minutes. I'll let you know how long mine were in the oven for and what they look like once they are done. my stuffed mushrooms baked for exactly 25 minutes at 400 degrees Fahrenheit. I let them sit a little bit in the pan, and now they are still pretty warm, but we are ready to try these. I saved a nice large one here on the side, just so you can see up close. Let's try it. What can I say? They are perfection. So delicious. You need to give these a try. This will make a great appetizer. You can double the recipe, make them, you're gonna love them. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye everyone.